Yes, of course, it's just a few days to Valentine's Day. All right, Valentine's Day is a time to express love and also a time to show appreciation, but it can also put financial pressure on individuals and couples. So, with the current economic realities, we need to know how to balance what we have, We need to know how to balance romance with financial responsibility. It's very crucial. So, on this edition of Woman to Woman, where we explore the financial implications of relationships and practical ways to celebrate Valentine's Day without straining our budgets. So, our discussion will provide insights on financial planning for relationships, cost effective celebration ideas, and also the importance of aligning financial goals with your romantic expectations. So, my name is Daisy Lee Esekidi. I'm your host. I have someone who will be joining us from Ghana, a relationship expert. Her name is Lady Zuzu. Yeah, she's so pretty. She's joining us from Ghana, and she's going to be talking about this with us on Women to Women today. It's such a delight to have you join us on the show.
Thank you very much, Daisy. Thank you for having me, and
Yeah.
greetings to your lovely viewers.
All right. So we're just going to get into it because time is always our problem here. We always need more time to talk about this. So let's understand first of all, the financial implications. How does relationship impact personal finances? So that's what we're starting from. And some common financial mistakes that couples do make.
As well, relationships often introduce a mix of shared finances, as we know, and this can affect both individuals' financial habits. And some common mistakes include overspending on gifts and, going into debt to please a partner, or even neglecting to communicate about money goals and expectations. The key is to be open and aligned on how finances should be managed within the relationship, so that the focus stays on love rather than financial strain.
Big deal when we're celebrating Valentine's Day. So I would want to help people watching, our viewers, on affordable Valentine's Day ideas. You money bouquets, boxes of chocolates. People have been buying cars. But can you suggest creative but cost-effective ways to celebrate Valentine's Day without necessarily breaking the bank?
Absolutely. Like, celebrating love doesn't need to come with a hefty price tag. Some affordable ideas are cooking a romantic dinner at home, something special, not, something out of the blue, at home, or even having a dinner at a quiet place just for you and your partner, or going to the beach. You wouldn't have to spend much, going for a scenic walk around the beach or somewhere very quiet or in nature. And you can write heartfelt letters. It doesn't cost much to say what is in your heart to your partner. So just doing that is very cost effective. And going for a movie night, will also be good. You can have that at home, some nice movies, small chops and snacks here and there. These are thoughtful gestures that can be just as meaningful, if not more so, than expensive gifts.
But most women these days equate luxury to thoughtfulness. So you really need to go the extra, do a whole lot. If your gift is not expensive, then you don't have them in mind. You didn't prepare. This is not something that will not happen every year. So you knew it will happen. You have to prepare for it. So do you think this is a misconception? Does expensive gift usually equate thoughtfulness?
Misconception that the size of the gift reflects the depth of love. And in reality, thoughtfulness, effort,
All right, we're having some network issues at the moment. Telecoms company have actually increased tariff and they're already implementing it because they want to give us better service. But it seems like we've been having problems with service for today. But weekly we'll go on a break on the show and reestablish contact with Lady Zuzu and take over, continue the conversation after the break. So it's still women to women here on independent television, and we're preferring very thoughtful and smart ways we can actually enjoy Valentine's without spending too much. We're helping people out there make smart financial choices for their Valentine's Day celebration. And together, I have Lady Zuzu from Ghana talking with us. We went on a break earlier because we are having network difficulties, but she's back, and I want her to pick it up from her line of thought, where we're talking about African women believing that luxury means you love me more, expensive means you really care about me, and how true is that thought?
So, just as I was saying, love is not measured by monetary value, and so this misconception is often there that the gift reflects the depth of love, but in reality, it's not so. And so I was saying that thoughtfulness and effort and emotional connection are what really matters.
Wonderful. All right, let's talk about social media and spending. I don't know if you believe social media or even peer pressure could influence adults on how they spend on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, social media and peer influence can create pressure to overspend on gifts and experiences. The desire to keep up with the Joneses or post the perfect Valentine moment can lead to unnecessary expenses, and it's essential to remind oneself that what's shared online is often curated and doesn't reflect the reality of every relationship. So we need to focus on what feels right for you and your partner rather than external expectations.
All right. Quickly about financial compatibility. Growing up as a girl child, my mom never really puts much emphasis on weighing a man's bank account. But I think I might actually teach my daughters to consider a man's bank account to a large extent before they decide to settle. But how important is financial compatibility in a relationship? Are there also red flags you'd want women especially to watch out for when it comes to this financial compatibility thing?
Thank you very much. Financial compatibility is very important, Daisy, because it helps prevent conflict over spending habits and, saving goals and future planning. And some red flags include not communicating about money and having vastly different approaches to saving and spending, or even about finances altogether. But it's important for couples to establish.
Okay. So we're back again with the network issue. So we'll have to definitely continue this and maybe reboot our connection and see if we can still get her. We still have a couple more minutes to talk about this. Financial compatibility is where we were. I don't know if you can still hear me, ladies. At some point you were cut off because we're having freezes on air. So I don't know if you could take it up again if you can hear me.
Well, I was saying that we don't communicate, and can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Daisy, can you hear me, please?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, okay. Well, I was saying it's important for couples to establish a mutual understanding of, especially as their relationships grow.
Okay. All right. Let's talk a little bit about managing this Valentine Day's expectation. A lot of women have been hurt and heartbroken. I think men are even more used to women not doing so much on Valentine's Day anymore. Um, they just expect boxers, perfumes, deodorants basically, and underwear. It seems like that's what women usually do. But for women, our expectations are always very high. So, what ways do you think we can manage financial expectations in relationships without causing friction in the long run?
Thank you, Daisy. But you know, the best way to manage, if you don't talk, you and you are not open, you to discuss your budget before you each expect for the celebration, it's going to help when you do that, and then also you have to be upfront about any financial constraints and prioritize meaningful experiences over, that extravagant gifts. And, setting clear expectations can prevent disappointment and ensure that both partners feel comfortable with the celebration.
All right, let's quickly talk about debt and love, borrowing money to show love. Um, I don't know, is it bad for us to feel we deserve to be impressed? And if the man or the woman doesn't have enough, he or she should even go as far as borrowing to prove a point. So, are there dangers in borrowing money to celebrate in love?
Yes, yes, they are. Borrowing money to impress a partner can lead to strain, especially if it becomes a pattern. Debt accrues interest and it may take months or even years to pay off. And the danger is that while you may impress your partner in this short term, it can undermine your financial security and create tension in the relationship. So it's essential to be realistic and just avoid going into debt for temporary moments of romance or to show love to your partner.
All right. This is a time for business owners to actually make a lot of sales. But at the same time, um, people who purchase things, consumers, might actually end up becoming scammed if you're not careful. So, how do businesses, how should they capitalize on this Valentine's Day celebration? And for we, the consumers, what should we be wary of when we're making purchases at this time?
Get a Valentine's Day just to encourage spending, you know, or experiences as essential for showing love. Consumers should be wary of impulse buying and, I mean, feeling pressure to um, go into purchasing high or expensive unnecessary items, and it's crucial to evaluate the value of a gift beyond its price tag and consider the long-term financial impacts of any purchase.
All right. Now, we're focusing a whole lot on love and money. So, even beyond Valentine's Day, how should couples work together to build a financial security and avoid financial conflicts?
All right. Well, long-term financial planning should start with opening your budget and savings. And couples should discuss how to divide responsibilities for household expenses, save for the big goals like a home or retirement, and also invest in their future together. Regular financial checks-in can help prevent misunderstanding and ensure that that both partners are on track to meet their financial objectives.
Wonderful. And before we let you go, guys, we're really very fast because we don't want to lose contact with you again. So, what's your final,
This is right.
should I say, a final advice on today's discussion? Your key advice to individuals who are watching us right now, to couples in general, and finance wise as regards the celebration and in love in total.
Thank you, Daisy. Well, just what I would say is to focus on love and connection rather than trying to impress each other with material gifts. Let's celebrate and, celebrate with thoughtfulness and creativity. You can be creative in your own small way with how to surprise your partner or even doing something towards your partner, not expensive purchases. And lastly, just plan for both of you. Financial health is crucial to a strong relationship. So approach your celebrations with intention and care. Love is a true gift and it doesn't come with a price tag, not at all.
Wonderful. Love doesn't come with a price tag. Makes me remember a movie I saw as a teenager. Love don't cost a dime. Hmm. But most ladies these days, love is, it comes with a price. It comes with a very huge tag. And everybody will be uploading on Valentine's Day and what have you. I wish we were not having network problems. I don't know if Lady Zuzu is still there, but I would just have wanted her to say something to singles. Even if you're not a couple, how can you still enjoy this particular day? You don't want to be pressured unduly. All right, if she's still there, I would love to have her answer that question, but if she isn't, we'll just be winding down to end the show.
Yes,
So for
Daisy, I'm
singles,
here. Yes, so singles can enjoy a movie by yourself or with a trusted friend or a supportive family member. We have people going out to watch movies just by themselves, have a drink somewhere, be at the beach. Singles can also enjoy this just by themselves or with friends and supportive family members. Just do something that makes you happy and fulfilled for that day.
beautiful. All right, so Valentine's Day is a very wonderful celebration for people who have made it a big deal for themselves. Interestingly, in Nigeria, in Benin City particularly, most schools are going to even be on mid-term break, so the parents can have enough time to have fun during the day or even in the evenings. Right here on Independent Television, we have an event all planned for that day, a dinner celebration for couples. And this couple, we're not tagging it that it has to be male, female. You could come with a friend. So you're a single, you don't have a partner, you're not in a romantic relationship. I'm another single. We could come together as a pair for that event. And you have very amazing fun for little. So you don't really have to spend so much. It's classy, the environment is serene, it's really wonderful, and you have enough time to mingle and make very important contacts for future purposes. So for those who are interested in celebrating Valentine's and don't know what to do, you could join us on ITV Radio Couples Classic. But for others who won't be coming for that event, you don't have to borrow to celebrate Valentine. That's what Lady Zuzu says we should take and hold on to that. It's better you build a healthy financial relationship as a partner for future purposes than just because of one day. Don't kill yourself. Please don't allow nobody pressure you. And ladies, before I go, I'll tell you this for free. Please be safe on that day. Be careful how you drink. Be careful where you go to. And please don't leave your homes without spare change to book a ride back to your house if the environment is becoming really toxic. Let's all be careful and let's be safe. I'm Daisy Lira Sikidi. Thank you so much for making it a date with us on Women to Women. Join me tomorrow on radio at 2:30 p.m. And then I'll be back again on television next week, Wednesday. Have a great day.